Welcome back to Tarot by Cherie. Let's take a deep dive into today's reading right away and see what beautiful messages Spirit may have for you today, guys. I hope everybody's having a great start to your day. I want to make sure you can see the cards as well. All right, this is about some kind of messaging. All right, so guys, this looks very important actually. All right, so they're sending you a sign, Aquarius. So look for these signs. When these signs appear, you have to act fast. You might hear a name repeatedly or experience synchronicities, or you might hear two different people say the same exact phrase to you. These signs are not random, okay? This is a fleeting moment of alignment. You must act quickly, however. This is an open portal where opportunities, love, or abundance can be claimed. All right, so you want to hop on that as quickly as possible when you see those signs, Aquarius. Let's continue and see what other uplifting messages Spirit may have for us today. All right, I'm seeing something might be moving in quickly for, I'm seeing a group of people actually. This is family, guys. This is family. You're going through some kind of setback or heartbreak. And I am seeing that, yeah, this is for a sick family member. Somebody is not feeling well. Somebody might be in the hospital, or you might have gotten some bad news regarding a family member. All right. And this is going to catch you off guard. If this has already happened, please comment below the video and let me know that, you got caught off guard with an illness with a family member. All right, so here I'm seeing they want you to use your intuition and connect to Spirit, especially this week, guys. There's something specific going on this week in the ether with the alignment of possible planetary alignments, I feel, or some type of solar flare action, something that's, you know, especially strong and potent in the ether is happening or is coming in tonight or tomorrow. And whatever this is, it's actually going to uplift us. It's going to be very positive. The energy is going to affect you in a very positive way. It's going to lift up your abilities, your gifts, your intuitive abilities, it looks like. So some of you might have some crazy experiences tonight. You might have some very lucid dreams. You might start to hear things or see things, or just, you know, strange things might happen. You might be picking up on these things, okay? I want to hear all about this. If you guys are experiencing anything like this, even experiencing it, you know, tonight, let me know in tomorrow's video by commenting, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing some very special things are going to be happening for my aquas tonight. All right, so these things are positive. You're going to have feelings of like good emotions, good feelings like elation. You know, the emotions might be mixed for some of you. So some of you might feel like you're, you know, one minute you're feeling up here, the next minute you're feeling down here. So maybe you're juggling emotions, going back and forth, just really strange things. All right, so let me know about that. All right, so here I'm picking up on one of my masculines. All right, this is a younger masculine. I feel like you're bumping heads with this older masculine here. Something about him, he's giving you a hard time. He's making you feel defensive, and you're very secure. You know who you are. You know what you're about to do. You know what you're bringing in, okay? You're bringing in the goods, okay? So with this, I feel like you're very confident that you are going to be successful in your endeavors. This person might be well-meaning, but you know, you just don't like how they're talking to you. You're feeling like they're not giving you enough credit, and they need to, you know, be more uplifting when they speak to you. Okay, and guys, I do offer readings. If you're interested, click on the description below the video and email me. All right, here I'm seeing something to do with this masculine, all right, you're in love, but you're feeling ignored today by your significant, it looks like, okay? And this is, you don't know what to think. Your thoughts are all over the place regarding this. You're kind of going through stuff, big time stuff, emotions. You're looking at, you're starting to look for things that may or may not be there because of how you're feeling. Okay, so some of the things you may be starting to get a little like paranoid, thinking, oh yeah, maybe, I saw her speaking to this person, maybe they're together, or, something along that line. Not that, doesn't have to be that specifically, but you're starting to get a little bit insecure here with this person, okay? And you're very much in love with them. And if this is you, please comment below the video. All right, I'm seeing somebody is experiencing, this is very temporary for you, Aquas. All right, somebody or some of you might be experiencing a tower moment today. All right, I see that you're trying to be really strong, and I see doors opening for you here with the Strength card. So things have been going really well. So I feel like this is just like a wrench being thrown into a lot of good things happening for you. So don't let this one thing interfere with all your happiness that you've been experiencing up until today. All right, just look at it like it's a one-off. Don't let it knock your vibration down, and just, if you can handle it and get it out of the way, then do so. All right, and I am seeing there's a masculine involved with this. Somebody has experienced some very emotional negativity regarding a child of theirs. Okay, so I don't know if you're not talking, or this is a young child that might have been taken away. There might be a court issue here. There's something here that is getting ready to, you're going to get this communication that's going to change it all. All right, I see justice here for you, your children, or your child and you. Even though you're losing sleep, you might have lost sleep just last night over this. I'm seeing a justice and a new start coming in for you and this child or children. Okay, so looks like that's going to be all worked out. And I do see some kind of movement toward, somebody's moving toward doing something. This isn't your usual style. It looks like you want to do something to this masculine that is kind of underhanded. Okay, it's like you want to hurt him. So maybe he hurt you, and you're kind of looking at it like you want to get him back. All right, I'm seeing that he is moving away from the relationship that you once had, and he's, keeping things from you. So he used to be very open. You used to know all about where he's going, what he's doing, and now he's kind of being secretive and withholding things from you. And this is hurting your feelings. All right, to the point where you want to get back at him. You want to like hurt him back. All right, just remember, guys, it's all about you and what you do. Okay, so you're being seen for how you react to other people who are doing shitty things. Okay, so if somebody does something to you, that's their karma they're going to be dealing with. All right, how you react to it is your karma. So always be the person that you are. Always vibrate high, be kind. Okay, it's kind of like that passage that I heard, turn the other cheek. Okay, I know a lot of you feel like defeated if you do that, or like somebody got one over on you, but that's just your ego. When you raise your vibration high enough, your ego is not there anymore. In the fifth dimension, guys, there will not be any ego anymore. We'll just be acting with kindness and love for one another. All right, so I'm seeing a feminine here. You're carrying some kind of financial burden today, it looks like. I do see a possible change coming in for you. I'm seeing the Six of Wands, which is something very positive, something you're wanting. I feel like there might be a person that you care for very deeply involved in this scenario, and there's a connection to your finances here, or this could be a total new beginning for you. And I am speaking to a feminine right here. Okay, I'm speaking to somebody who generally has really good boundaries. You don't take other people's stuff. You let people basically know how it is and how you're feeling, and you're very strong. You have strong, tight boundaries as well. All right, Aquarius, some of you are moving toward coming into your authentic selves, I'm seeing. Okay, this is like you becoming enlightened. You're going to feel differently once you start doing this, and you're going to feel like you want to separate from people in your life right now who are bringing in negativity. This is going to be very strong, this feeling that you want to separate from them. Don't let this upset you in any way, because it's an uncontrollable, almost you just cannot relate to certain people anymore, and they cannot relate to you because you are operating through your complete truth, okay, your authenticity. All right, so where before you might have, just agreed to agree, so people would just, think you're part of the clique and you're part of the whole, sheep mentality process of thinking on the same wavelength. But you are vibrating too high for this now. All right, and I do see that because you're making this change, not only are you going down a new path and starting an entirely new beginning for yourself, but I'm seeing a lot of reflection over the next few days where you're going to be looking for specific opportunities that may be popping up for you, okay, and making changes in your life for the better. This is for a more mature couple, okay, that watches my channel, and I love each and every one of you. Even, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're white, if you're black, if you're Spanish, I love every one of you, and it's a great time for me to thank you all for being here. And thank you for the super thanks. A lot of you are starting to send me that, and I totally appreciate every single one of you, and that helps me keep the channel going. But I see this more mature couple very much still in love, making a vital, some kind of vital, some kind of decision that you might have been sitting on the fence regarding this decision for a while, but because there's some fear behind it, fear of the unknown, like what's going to happen once you make this decision. But what I'm seeing is happiness. I'm seeing happiness around this decision. All right. This is a masculine. I see you moving toward this feminine. She is an empath, by the way. All right. And she has a lot to offer someone. This might be like something totally new. This could be somebody you recently met, or someone that you've run into and you're feeling very attracted to this person. I'm seeing that, yeah, you're looking at this person in hopes that they are going to be open to starting some kind of relationship with you. And you're extremely attracted to this feminine, like you're liking everything about her, almost hanging on her words, really enjoying her physical beauty, but she's also beautiful on the inside as well. So this is extremely attractive to you, having someone who's, beautiful on the inside and the outside. You feel she could bring in a lot of balance and bring in a lot to the table. So let's continue. I don't have more on that situation, but I do have a feminine here. Okay, I see that I feel like you have something to offer the world actually right now. All right, and I feel like you have some kind of creative ability, or you're working on something. You have some kind of idea that is going to bring in, is going to help people financially. All right. This is intriguing. If this is you, please comment below the video. You have some kind of idea, or you're going to be doing some kind of humanitarian project, it looks like, regarding money, helping people financially and freeing them from, you know, maybe being poor, or, you know, needing something in their life, needing food or something along that line. You are totally a humanitarian type of person who thinks about big, big things. You don't just think about the small things in your circle, like what you had for lunch today, or what your sister or brother are doing, or what your husband is doing. You think big, okay? And your mind just is thinking globally. So you are, in essence, a true humanitarian, all right? And you're going to do great things. This is for somebody who is forgetting to be in a state of gratefulness and putting yourself on that pedestal. You have done a lot of work on yourself thus far, but I feel like you're kind of sliding, moving off. There might be a person that you're hanging out with as of lately, or a person who you've been talking to, maybe at work, who is, you know, making you feel confused about things in general, really about yourself, okay? So whatever this is, I feel it's very negative, okay? This person is very negative. And if you haven't figured that out yet, their energy might be affecting you. That's what this is, guys. That's what this is. There might be someone at work, or I should say there is someone at work who is affecting you negatively. All right, whether they say negative things, they're all about being negative, and their energy is just, you feel like they don't even have to speak. As soon as they show up in your sight line, or they walk past you, you're feeling just all different kinds of negativity from this person, okay? Just remember who you are, and don't let them steal your power. Guys, if you're letting people steal your power in life, that is really that's something you want to teach yourself to overcome, okay? What do I mean by that? So if someone says something to you and it affects you in a really bad way, like you find yourself second guessing yourself and just like, wow, why did this person say that to me? It's really affecting me, right? You have allowed them to steal your power. You've allowed them to, you know, come into your space and suck some of your energy away, okay? These are the people I talked to you about that you need to separate from. Once you have separated from all of these soul suckers, you cannot imagine how much happier and lighter you're going to feel each and every day, all right? So that is of the utmost importance right now, especially for Aquarius, in this very spiritual time we're living in. All right, somebody's not paying attention. All right, you were on the right track. You wanted to manifest something in. This is not something small. This is big. It's all about your happiness. That's what you're trying to manifest, your happiness. But for some reason, you're ignoring that right now. It's like it didn't come in fast enough, so you're kind of thinking maybe that it's not going to happen for you. All right, guys, sometimes things don't happen overnight, even though I have to say that we're living in a period of time in the dimensions we're in right now, the timelines, we're able to manifest like that, okay? But just know this, the bigger the manifestation, like if it's $1 million or a mansion, something big, it may take a little bit longer for it to come in, okay? So don't give up. Don't ever give up on your dreams, okay? What I do is I write in my checkbook, at the top of my checkbook, I have an amount of money that I am manifesting in. I've been doing that for years, but I truly believe that in a short while, I will have that money in my bank account, okay? It is a lot, so I'm not expecting it to happen overnight. All right, so I am seeing a lot of happy emotions coming in for you in the future, and a lot of growth a lot of things happening with this manifestation of yours. So don't give up. All right, somebody's feeling stuck today. I'm seeing a lot of stuckness. A big part of this is an illusion. So meaning that you're not really stuck. You can untie your ankle and walk away at any given time. So you guys might have the blues, some of you today. Maybe things aren't working out the way you had hoped. Maybe you're just feeling blah and just all over the place emotionally. Keep in mind, guys, that we're being hit with this very long period of strong energy, which is changing us, our physicality, our mental state. Okay, so a lot of things. There's a lot of people are going through the side effects of this. There might be nausea, ear ringing. You might be sleeping a lot or not sleeping at all. You might be feeling body aches or just being all over the place emotionally. All right. A big one is, heart palpitations. You might have like extreme anxiety at times. This is happening to me where my heart starts, feeling like it's racing and there's no reason for it. So when there's no reason and you're feeling all of these different things going on, I always attribute it to the energy. I'm sure there's hundreds, if not thousands of people running to doctors right now because of all of this energy and what they're feeling. I think that's funny. These are people that are third dimensionals that are totally closed off to what is happening in the world and around them spiritually. All right. So I'm so grateful that I'm next to spirit, that I'm connected to spirit, and I am aware of the whole, spiritual realm, the whole world of spirit out there that a lot of people still refuse to, think it exists. But I know all of you on my channel are open and you're excited about what's to come and very much connected to spirit. All right, but I am seeing the stuckness that is going to dissolve because something big is coming in, something that has to do with money. And again, I'm just giving it to you as I see it, guys. All right, so I could do without the negative. Sometimes people, very few, but there's people that leave me negative. Oh, the money's been coming for years and it still hasn't arrived. You're full of it. I'm talking to you through spirit. I am the messenger. All right. And I am telling you that this is something that I've been hearing about and I've been told about for this long. And so this is a timing situation. It's all about timing. It's not about you or I. This is much bigger than just me or you. This has to come at just the right timing when certain people can't take it away from us. They've taken so much. And that's why we're getting this in the first place. But when this blessing comes in, guys, it has to come in at a time where everything's airtight and there's no way that it can be taken from us. Okay, so we can hold on to it. See, this is the card of holding on to, and the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, you see this person having a scale in their hand. Okay, so this is just, evening out the leveling out the playing field, if you would. Okay, and this is about the inflow of money and money flowing back out. See, this person is helping others. Okay, pentacles everywhere. All right, so that is today's reading. You could look at it in a positive way and know that it's coming, and or you can get mad at it. Either way, this is what we have. This is our hope for our future, guys. They're giving this to us as hope for the future. Okay, so we can pray on it and we can meditate on it and do everything in our power to try to bring it all in faster. I think we're very close. If you were going to ask me what is your feeling about it, as far as how close we are, I'm going to say weeks to months. Okay, that's how I feel. All right, so I hope you enjoyed today's reading, my loves, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.